Hey y'all, Mason here, CNA Games. Appreciate you clicking on the video, supporting the channel, supporting the store. You guys always do. Appreciate you for it. Do so. CNAGames.com. Let's talk about something that is quickly approaching. October 18th, TCGPlayer is going to have Japanese Pokemon singles live on the website, ready to go, just like you would buy English and Magic and everything else. Exactly the same way, and the catalog for it is actually really pretty nice and intuitive. I'm actually impressed. We are in the seller portal. This is it. You have a nice little banner here that says, hey, Japanese Pokemon, list it if you want. Um, Very cool. But you can actually see if you go into the inventory tab and go to product lines, it's Pokemon Japan right there. So you click that right there, and then you're able to look at all the things that are currently listed. Older stuff does not seem to have photos up yet, but if you go to probably the most popular of the sets here currently, Pokemon 151, they should have most of the stuff. Things like the Master Balls and stuff like that, they may probably still be working on. But for the most part, yeah, Japanese Pokemon is here and ready to list. They have Pokeball pattern, like the reverse pattern. They have their own listing, the regular Arcanine, and then they have the Master Ball. If we had a photo of it, surely they'll get that all together. But very cool that those are independent listings. They're not listed in anywhere like really weird, like reverse hollow or anything like that. Just like you would want it, right there up front on the front of the page. So let's go to we're here on Arcanine. Let's go check it out. Let's go to the Pokeball Arcanine. Even says in here, this product not available yet. Learn more about it. Blah blah blah. 99 cents for a regular Pokeball reverse hollow of the Arcanine. And if you go to the live prices right here, you can actually go to the front-facing page as if you were going to list this card or to go buy this card. And you can see, okay, there's 17 people with these Arcanines listed. No sales history, but you can see who it is. All these guys on top of it, on the ball, ready to sell 151 cards the day of this going live. So that's good. Very good to see. So 17, okay, that's not like a huge amount of number, but we know it's not even out yet. So let's give it a little bit of credit. Let's go to something like an art rare or something like that, though. Let's see. Can we go to see? Let's go see the Bulbasaur. The Bulbasaur art rare. And I checked this out earlier. So, $225 for a near mint one. Considering this card is like what, $15 in English? Might be more than that. What? Jeez, what is it? Bulbasaur. It's probably going to be one of the first ones because it's going to be the most popular one being sold. Of course, I say that, and it's not the case. How have we hit best-selling? Right there. $15. I was way off. How about double that, Mason? It is $30. $28 in near mint. Whew. And look at these numbers. Look at these. 267 currently listed. 750 in the past 3 months. 300 in a single month. We have sold more in a single month than what is currently listed. Let's not dwell on that. That's a whole different video. Let's not get caught up in that. But it is going to be interesting to see. You have this card in Japanese, the exact same type of listing. When you type it into the search bar, it's going to say, "Oh, do you want Bulbasaur 151 SV2A?" I normally see the English one first. It's going to have the same kind of thing. But they're going to see both these cards and go like, huh, it's the exact same card. One of them is $30, and the other one is, well, $225. I really do wonder if it's going to impact single sales, if people are going to say, hey, let me save the $25 and just get the Japanese version. I'm fine with that. I really am interested if there's going to be any crossover or anybody's going to be interested in buying a Japanese version versus an English version, especially when there's such a big price discrepancy between the two of them. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to watch. I'm gonna say that it's gonna have a non-zero factor. That when people say $2 card, $30 card, some people will go say, you know what? Yeah, I'm okay with it being in Japanese. But yeah, still, what were we looking at? If we go to the live side for Japanese, look at this. 123 of these bad boys listed, ready to go by sellers, and that shocked me. I was actually really impressed with the amount of people that are. There's 100 of this card already ready to be listed, and we are more than a week away. Probably by the time you guys see this, probably right at a week away of this card or this going live. Not even live yet, and we already have 123 of these listed. Obviously, again, 151 is probably the most popular set in English as well as in Japanese, right? So there's a lot of these cards just kicking around, sitting around. Did not have this avenue to sell these cards previously. Now people will. It is going to be really interesting. You know, what if a typically English seller comes along and says, hey, this card is $225, the regular one is $30. I'm just going to buy all these and put them in my store for $10 a piece, and they'll fly. Because they're a third of the price versus just, you know, what is that, a fifth of the price? Or 5% of the price? 10% of the price? It's just like, yeah, I'm just going to do that. There probably will be some of that where people just buy a bunch of these and say, hey, I'm going to stock my store with these. People don't have access to this stuff. They don't think about, you know, buying from eBay or TCGPlayer itself or whatever. I'm going to stick these in my store. I'm going to put this in my $5 box at a convention or something like that, and at least double my money. There's going to be situations where people do buy that and do that because people may just not be that more aware that these cards are not as expensive in Japanese. I could see that happening. I mean, I get bought out all the time by people buying stuff to stock their stores with and mark up. So why it wouldn't happen with Japanese stuff? It makes sense to me. But long term, I do wonder if this takes off, and this is great. Long term, what is the situation going to be with these Japanese singles? Because I think for right now, this is something that was very much needed. I've been saying for years that this needed to happen, and there needed to be a TCGPlayer for Japanese cards, and I did not expect TCGPlayer to be the answer to that. So, yeah, it's interesting to see them really going all in. Here's the Charizard VMAX or Charizard EX from 151. 110 here listed. How many of these bad boys are listed right now? Let's see. Only 10. Okay. Only 10 listed. But yeah, I am interested to see the influence that these interactions have, and then what optimizing and being able to sell Japanese singles more efficiently, you know, not on eBay, not having to make listings on there, the time and effort that it takes, you know, from a seller standpoint, selling on TCGPlayer is so much easier because it's so much faster. You just say what condition it is, you list it, and you move on to the next card. I really wonder what the optimization of this, what it's going to do with the prices. And I think a lot of people that maybe specialize in Japanese stuff or, you know, sell primarily Japanese, I wonder what their feelings are, if they're worried about it or if they're nervous that, you know, this may be making things too easy for people to have access to this stuff. I'm going to say it's probably going to be a little bit of the both columns there. They're both nervous, but also, you know, there's opportunity here. There's lots of opportunity to see just how popular Japanese singles are, especially on a marketplace where, you know, there's so little effort needing to be on the seller side, and buyers can just say, yep, I want this, I want all these in Japanese, yada yada yada. I don't have to shop everywhere on eBay. yeah, I'm just gonna go on TCGPlayer and click through the set and add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, and see what's going on. It'll be very interesting to see what happens with the Japanese market. But this needed to happen. I think this was inevitable, and that TCGPlayer was the ones to actually do it. Kudos to them, because yeah, I didn't see it happening by them. So good on you, TCGPlayer. Good luck with it. Hopefully it is successful. Hopefully people do use it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm optimistic. I will be selling some stuff on here and at least listing stuff on here as well. So I'm looking forward to it. So what do you guys think? You guys think TCGPlayer is gonna nail it? Is there some concerns from your guys' perspective? Put it down in the comments. Let me know. Let me see what you guys are talking about, how you guys are feeling. But that's what I got. That's what I'm thinking about. Appreciate y'all for watching. We're going to see you in the next one. All right. Later. Bye.